able to, with the help of blankets, and you can actually set your student up with a ledge, chair. You need to be able to slant the pelvis so that the sacrum is slanted, all right, like that. You see it? Because I tell you, if I get your report and you say this person's never done yoga, and you're giving them this pose and they're rolled back, I'm going to make a big circle around it. Don't give this to beginners. You have to be able to tilt the pelvis, because what it does to the organ. You put the arms up. Now, I think the chair is a little close on there, which is nice. Have the chair as needed. 40. It's crisscross. 40 is crisscross. Just a crisscross leg. And I want now to kind of tailbone down. I want a rounded, even, like child's pose. Remember, I was going to think about child's pose. I want it to be softly and evenly rounded. I don't want it like this. I don't want it to be like that. Certainly, I don't want it to be like that. I really don't want to do a fourth bend, but I'm going to pretend I'm doing one. Just in the middle. I want your elbows on as possible. And then you're going to turn. So you're going to do crisscross with the head one way, change the crisscross, change the head. So you know what I'm talking about, legs. Put the eye bag on the back of the neck. You can put the blanket. Remember for the kidneys, how to get with that? You've got a blanket. This is not supposed to be. Here, quick. Put that around. No. Now I want it folded like it was in South Africa, if you don't mind. And then just lay it over the, a little bit lower. Yeah. How is that, Ellen? Warm, weight, comfortable, safety. Warms the kidney chi. Your acupuncturist is an absolute just good ecstasy. This means your warm kidney chi moving through.
Can you just go over what you just took from all angles?
You have a question about?
Of all of the, no, I was going to say of all of these props that we're using here.
Are you going to put just a chair and a blanket?
Oh, that's all it is. I didn't know if there was something else.
No.
Okay.
No, there's nothing on the other side. And the blanket on the chair is for comfort. It's all for comfort, you know. And the blanket she's sitting on helps her tilt.
Okay.
And if you have to put them up this high on the blanket, it's probably not their pose.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if you want to do it in Vista for really more advanced students, and they can get the tilting and the legs out straight, but basically what I teach you on this level is crisscross legs, because it doesn't require super little hamstring. And you can teach them to do this at their desk, like, or at home on a table, like get a pillow or get a couch, you know, get something, and like do this, you know, this is like flat on the desk, like just prop themselves up like this at work, like for 5 minutes. And it really feels good sometimes to have your head straight down with your forehead on your forearm. If you do that, let me caution you, honey. And of course, you're not getting this to be with this issue. So, I don't want you to do this so that your neck is arched, your chin towards me. It's not like that. It's like, well, the reason I tell you is I see people do that. The neck needs to be long, rounded, in harmony with the rest of the back. Yes?
Can you point out what you were talking about with the pelvic, the tilting of the pelvic area one more time?
Yes, I can.
The mid-back is rounded.
Turn to the side so she can see it. So, sometimes it's just nice. I got home and I sit in a chair, like, I'm not on the ground. It's, if the person is like that, that's a fake forward bend.
Okay.
And but I don't want you to be like this.
Okay.
So the sitting bones are down, and you're just nice, you just have a little more of a rest. Do you remember child's pose, how we kind of did that? That's exactly the same. Okay. Pelvis is down. She did it, you did it?
Why would you not?
Because the discs are on the anterior side of the column, and whenever anyone bends forward, you compress the disc, which isn't bad. You compress them on the forward side when you bend forward, you compress them on the back side. When you twist, it's good because it helps them like flush out and get fluid. They don't have blood supply after about 25. They just get their fluid and stay plump and juicy. Just keep the vertebrae placed.
Okay.
So what happens, especially why it's hard on forward bending, is because the most common place for the disc to extrude if it's pushed too far out is posterior lateral. The ligaments, the structures that prevent that are weaker on the front, on the back. So if it goes posterior lateral, that's where the nerve is. If it extrudes slightly forward, it usually doesn't bother. It's not so bad. Because it goes against the anterior, for the anterior side, it's not so bad. If it's high enough up and it goes against the anterior longitudinal ligament, the anterior longitudinal ligament has no pain fibers. The posterior longitudinal does. The nerve root. So it's, you know that, you've seen this before, like, I heard it, like, have it rotate, they do this, crushing thing. They're standing up and they want to pick something up and they rotate and they go down. And just push that, they go, ah! Because they push against them. Have you ever heard anyone go into a back pain and go, ah, I can get out, I can get out of that? No, because it was just away from the nerve. So, if they had this congenital disease, I would not start with that.